All right, stock futures are back down this morning after 2 days of gains in hopes that trade tensions between the U.S. and China will ease.
This comes as a dozen Democrat-led states sued the Trump administration to stop its tariff policy, saying it's unlawful and has brought chaos to the economy. The lawsuit challenges the president's authority to issue tariffs without going through Congress. The president now says he's looking to cut tariffs on China, but only if they're matched by Beijing. The administration is also in talks with dozens of other countries on new trade deals.
Meanwhile, the Trump administration scored a legal win for their tariff plan on Wednesday after the U.S. Court of International Trade rejected a request from a group of small businesses for a temporary restraining order for those levies. Well, the panel ruled those businesses failed to show that they would suffer immediate and irreparable harm from the tariffs. The decision leaves the taxes in place while the group's lawsuit plays out in court.
This comes as President Trump says he could reimpose reciprocal tariffs on some countries within the next few weeks. CNN reports the president made that statement during an Oval Office ceremony Wednesday. The president paused his tariffs earlier this month to give countries time to negotiate. Trump administration officials have said up to 100 countries have offered to negotiate deals. Without those deals, the president could impose tariffs as high as 50% on some countries, except for China, which currently faces a 145% tax on Chinese imports. Well, plans are now in the works at the White House to incentivize more women to have children.
Fox News correspondent Alexandria Hoff has more from Washington, D.C.
The Trump administration is working on ways to inspire the next baby boom and is reportedly considering giving out cash to sweeten the deal. Earlier this week, the New York Times reported a list of proposals from the White House, including giving every American mother a baby bonus of $5,000 after delivery and reserving 30% of scholarships for the Fulbright program for applicants who are married or have children. Trump indicated his support from the Oval Office.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
These plans align with a push from the right to bring back family values and combat the falling fertility rate, which has been dropping since 2008.
Let me say very simply, I want more babies in the United States of America. It is the task of our government to make it easier for young moms and dads to afford to have kids, to bring them into the world, and to welcome them as the blessings that we know they are.
This is worrying because it's like, well, if something doesn't happen, humanity is going to disappear. So it's, I think, very important to have kids.
But many say $5,000 would barely make a dent in the cost of raising a child.
Some estimates put the average cost of raising a child in America at $23,000. By the time that child is 18, that's $414,000, not accounting for inflation or the cost of college tuition.
As of 2024, the U.S. ranks 145 out of 228 countries in birth rate. In Washington, Alexandria Hoff, Fox News.